Hi, my name's Leonie Bolt, and I went from high school troublemaker and long-time backpacker to accidental entrepreneur. After 15 years working as a professional photographer and running my own studio, I grew into becoming a personal empowerment and business mentor to help other women to follow their passions and find their purpose too. I've learnt to pave my own way through life, and now I empower others to do the same, to break through their limiting beliefs and empower them to shine. Welcome to the Empowered to Shine podcast, where we dive deep into creating a life by your own design. I have to say, it's been really exciting stepping into 2021. The world is shaking up leadership as we know it. We're seeing the old ways challenged. We're stepping up to the big players and showing them they don't have all the power. We've recently seen it in the election in the USA. And as an Australian, I've been really excited to see our government challenge the big players too. We challenged China, our biggest trading partner, about the origins of COVID-19. This allowed the experts to be able to go in and do their independent research. When we did this, when our government did this, China tried to flex their muscles and stop trades between our countries. It upset many businesses that rely on goods coming in from China, and also our big farming, agriculture, and seafood export industries as well. But you know what? We didn't back down because we knew it was for the greatest good, and we got through it. At the time of this recording, just in this last week, our government took on Zuckerberg and Facebook because essentially we've been receiving our news for free through the platform, and it's greatly affected our journalism industry. I don't know about where you live, but we don't see newspapers like we used to. Everything is online. Zuckerberg flexed his muscles and took down anything that was remotely newsworthy from our feeds here in Australia. This affected emergency services, sports news, music news, local community pages, and businesses that shared articles. I have a friend I met with this week that is a lawyer, and her page went down and she went into a complete tailspin because this is where a lot of our contacts and information is stored. Another reason why we need to build our email list, but that's something we'll cover on another day. Again, we stood our ground, all was restored, and there was a deal made to pay our journalists for their hard work. So as you can see, this is how everybody is challenging leadership as we know it. Today, I wanted to jump into compound leadership and what that means and what that looks like, and how exciting it is to move into this form of leadership. We are done with the old form of leadership, the hierarchy, break through the glass ceiling type of leadership. We're ready to lead from the front and take others with us as far as they will let us. It's about letting go of competition, coming from a place of abundance, knowing there is enough for everyone and that you are supported by the universe to make the world a better place. It's about helping others to grow and become successful along the way. It's about letting go of ego and the idea that if we work harder, we get more out of it. Instead of coming from a place of overwhelm and exhaustion, it's about working together and collaborating to be more effective, sustainable, and have a healthy working relationship with ourselves. It's working together with the universal laws, listening to your intuition, and coming from a place of service. It's also about having clear boundaries. This is called compound leadership, and this is what we as women are great at. As leaders, we need to be good at juggling many balls, delegating and setting clear boundaries on what we will and will not be prepared to do to be considered successful. It's understanding success is not about how much money you earn, but about how much you get out of life, every little bit of it. Your family time, your time with your partner, and your time for personal development and self-care. It's about filling your own cup first and giving from the overflow rather than giving until you have nothing left. Compound leadership is the leaders that lead the leaders. These are the people who are going to change the world. When you are empowered in your leadership and you feel safe and on purpose, you know that there's a bigger picture, even if you can't see it, and you know that what you're doing is for the greatest good. That is when the magic will happen. By working together, we're lifting each other up, filling each other's cups and moving together as one wave, which is so much more powerful than trying to do it alone. You need to stand in your authenticity and integrity and magnetically attract your tribe so that together you are connected and you are empowered. Too often we get stuck looking for external praise and validation that what we're doing is right. We want to be loved and appreciated and accepted. I don't know about you, but there have been many times in my life where I've done something to please someone else or hoping just to get a good job at the end of the day, only to get nothing. The great thing about being an entrepreneur is that you get to play your own game. More than likely, your friends and family aren't on the same journey and have no way of understanding what it is that you do every day. They don't understand the constant learning, trying, testing, tweaking. Honestly, putting together this podcast has reminded me of what it was like in the beginning when I had to learn how to build a website and use social media. And it's why I love this journey. At the end of the day, people only care about the connection you make with them. It's this connection that creates success. It's why we do social media and emails and networking. It's not enough to know things anymore. You need to walk your talk, live authentically, and come from a place of inspired action. So today I want to ask you, what is driving you? Are you coming from a deeper purpose other than your own? And where are the people you need to surround yourself with to start moving mountains? Because at the end of the day, if you're not surrounding yourself with other inspired leaders, you are doing it alone. And it can be very lonely at the top if you get there and you're the only one there. If you're ready to surround yourself with like-minded women on a mission, I'd like to invite you to join my Facebook group, Women Empowered to Shine. This is a community of like-minded women sharing and supporting each other through business and through life in general. So until next time, keep shining and taking inspired action for the greatest good. Thank you for listening to the Empowered to Shine podcast. My name's Leonie Bolt, and I'm glad that you were able to join us today. I hope you got some serious inspiration from today's episode. If you'd like to find more episodes, go to leoniebolt.com/podcasts or start subscribing on your favorite podcast streaming channel. I look forward to seeing you again soon.